Yeah, this would be stream 20. Let me double check that. What? Pulled me over into the game there. Yep, this is stream 20. Let me set the game capture, because it's always better with game capture than display capture. Let's see here. People really stopped caring about actually optimizing their games a long time ago. I mean, true. For a lot of developers. Alright, well, I have now finished up the stuff that I wanted to do for Persona 5 The Phantom X. A little bit of a recap here last time on Dragon Ball Z for anyone watching just the Assassin's Creed stuff here. I was streaming Persona 5 The Phantom X, got up to the point where it's like, yep, I'm not getting past this without really going ham on this game. So I'm done. So that's it for that game. And now we're switching over to this. Let's go ahead and hop on in here. There's one more smidge of thing I want to do in this game before Fragapalooza. This is the last stream that I'm going to do before Fragapalooza. Unless Wednesday counts. This is the last stream that I'm going to do here before Fragapalooza. Maybe I'll stream at the venue a little bit before Fragapalooza starts. We shall see what ends up happening there. Continue. Because, let's see here. If I just pull up, like, Steam there. To recap for those watching the AC series here. It is currently Monday, about to be Tuesday, the 5th of August here. Next 2 days are set up for Fragapalooza. They'll be grabbing everything from storage and bringing it to the LRC on tomorrow here, like 10 minutes from now. Well, they're not taking it 10 minutes from now, but you know what I mean. And then Wednesday is going to be the main setup day. I won't be able to help tomorrow since I'm picking up Finn from the airport. Maybe Wednesday I'll help a little bit. Like, we'll see here. We'll see what all we have to do here. Get Finn settled and get a little bit of practice of Mario Kart World in before the tournaments. Maybe he wants to come with me and then practice some Mario Kart there after the setup is done. Potentially, we'll see. And then 4 days of Fragapalooza, where I'm gonna be losing my mind with so much game stuff and, you know, keeping myself real busy here. It'll certainly be quite the journey. So, this is the final pre-Fragapalooza stream. And before Fragapalooza, oh yeah, I marked the Wise Friend after I looked up how to get to Asgard, and apparently you start with, like, that quest, or something or other. You have to do, like, a couple quests, and then you, get to go to Asgard. But that's not what I want to do today. I didn't think here. A lot of studios, more like the entire industry that isn't indie or Nintendo, although modern Nintendo is starting to seem questionable. Certainly don't seem to care anywhere as much as they used to. I think it's very dependent on the game. You look at something like Pokemon, and that's not all optimized. Nobody cares there. But a lot of the mainline Nintendo games, well, you know what I mean. The other mainline Nintendo games are, definitely a lot more optimized. I should talk to Hytham. Why? Do I have more Templar medals to redeem for cool prizes or something here? Was this the, this was the thing, right? Hi.
Nameless and alone across the open sea.
Oh, it's for that. I gotta turn my volume here.
Hewn from the trunk of their dying tree. You
Not even gonna look at me.
To the roots.
Here, order medallions. Here we go. And I still maintain Game Freak is just an off-leash dog doing what it wants, independent from Nintendo. Yeah, it does kind of feel that way, doesn't it? Billy upgrade, Fire Strike. Ah, I use that one sometimes. So, the upgrade... Fire blazes in an arc in front of you, instantly setting enemies caught in the arc ablaze. Oh, that's cool. Whoa, what the fuck? Okay.
I have to go.
Have to go. So, to recap here. As I found out, for what you actually have to do to beat this game is not just all alliances. It's all alliances, plus kill all the people here, which I made some progress at the end of the last stream, taking out all these end guys here. So, not too much guys left here. And you have to go to shit in Asgard and Jotunheim, where apparently I'm gonna have to do, like, a couple quests here, like a Wise Friend, to unlock Valka in the Seer's hut, and then she's gonna give me some drugs, and then I'm gonna go to Asgard, I guess. And then I gotta do plot arcs there. And then wrap up the game and stuff. But yeah, but, like, Breath of the Wild definitely has more frame drops than it should. And it is definitely a game that you can break into if you want to. Runs well enough 90% of the time, but old Nintendo would have been 100% of the time. Yeah, maybe there. The moment Game Freak went independent from Nintendo, quickly dead because no one talks about their other game published outside of Nintendo. Was there a more recent one? The last game that I remember Game Freak made on their own was Little Town Hero, which actually has a really great soundtrack, probably because of Toby Fox's involvement. Was there another one that they had made? Oh yeah, wasn't there one that was announced recently that's like a Game Freak game? That people were saying actually looks really good, and they were like, what the hell? It actually looked great graphically. But anyway, since this is my last stream that I can do before Frag, I figured, hey, there's 2 stories left here, and one of them is the final one. So before I do the final one, I want to kill all the Order members, and I want to do that stuff in Asgard and Jotunheim. So I've been doing a whole bunch of these stories back to back, so I figure, why don't I do this one, and then all this is done, and then I can focus on just, like, Order members and the frickin' Asgard stuff from here. And then, while I don't have the game beaten before Frag, I have all of the missions across the map, minus the final one, done. And then that gives me the chance to go do the other stuff and finish it off. And that just seems a lot more satisfying, progression-wise, doing all this, then doing the Wrath of the Druids at Frag, then going right into the Asgard arc, and then, like, end of the game. Like, doesn't that sound more satisfying? So that's why during the final opportunity I had to stream before Frag, I wanted to do this. So that's my reasoning for doing this tonight.
From your old friend, Vili.
Who the hell is Vili?
A name I've not heard in 10 winters or more.
I guess I'll find out.
How is he?
Well, it seems. Vili asked that you join him in feast and celebration, in honor of his father, Hemminger Jarl.
Hell yeah.
Welcome invitation. It will be good to see him again.
It is worth recalling that his father, Hemminger Jarl, would be a formidable ally. Will you go? Heck
yeah, a lot of their stuff is published by Nintendo, but they definitely do not work on the games with Game Freak, yeah. Graphically, performance-wise, Souls-like with frame drop, not a good combo. I will pledge to Nottinghamshire. Snottingham. Ah, snot. There we go. That'll be the last one of these we do for a while.
Good. They will be pleased.
There'll only be the last one after this. So while there's still a decent smidge in this game, there is also the feeling that I'm getting close-ish. You know? There's only one confirmed time when Nintendo helped directly. I think it was Miyamoto who just went, what the hell is this coding? Y'all fucking suck at coding? Are you thinking about Iwata with Pokemon Gold and Silver, where he, like, compressed the code to make it all fit there? Is that what you're thinking of here? By chance? Repton. Yeah, that. Yeah, Iwata was a freaking legend with the stuff that he was able to do. The magic he was able to work. Yeah. That would be Iwata. That's who that'd be. Calm out. How many arrows do I have? 16? I was just thinking after last time I went around murderizing all those Order members. Just wondering if my arrows were potentially a little bit low. Whee! The water wasn't as deep as I had hoped. Even though I leap of faith into super shallow water all the time. I guess I can't just jump like that. I also never bothered looking into how to change the look of my mount, because honestly, I forgot. Speaking of stuff that I could potentially do with stuff like that, and really crappy monetization models like the game that I was just playing of that freemium gacha game that I won't be playing anymore. Look, my free weekly item! Redeem my free weekly item. Whoa! I got... Congratulations, Dragon Knight Helmet Blood. Wow. What a great weekly free item. I want more so I can get the full set. I better pull up my credit card right now. It's clear Nintendo never really knew what Game Freak was doing back then, and I highly doubt they do now. Yeah, I would imagine they probably don't. Like, it is such a stark parallel in quality between other Nintendo games and Pokemon games. It'll be interesting to see how Pokemon Legends ZA turns out here. No one has done that Switch 2 Tears of the Kingdom gacha app, huh? I'm sure some people have, because a lot of people probably wanted the Switch 2 upgrade. So I'm sure some people played around with it just because it was included with that. But I've not looked into it at all. I've not seen anyone on social media mentioning, like, the Zelda's notes or daily bonuses with Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know if anyone particularly cares. I think people use the auto-build sharing in Tears of the Kingdom, since that's, like, an actual big thing that they added into that version. Exclusively through the app, not even directly in-game, because they can't make their systems simple and intuitive. This is Nintendo we're talking about. Man. Whoa. This way we go. Not really gacha, it's just lore. It's fun to imagine that it's gacha. Yeah, there's like Zelda's notes, the lore. There are like dailies. At least I saw in the trailers before the fact that there was dailies. I think it was daily bonuses. I don't know if there's daily missions or anything like that. Or how exactly it works. I never bothered to look into it after it came out because I don't care.
Dane live in peace. I expected nothing less for land under Hemminger Jarl's rule.
And then he kick flips up. Squizzy. My wolf is getting fat shamed. You gotta be kidding me. I for sure want to take my wolf over there because I want to see my wolf is present in the cutscene. As sometimes happens here. Here, let's just ride right in. Yep, I sure have.
Nottingham.
And I mean Snottingham. Don't mind me.
Eivor has come to Snottingham.
Snottingham. Your Zelda notes apps in tandem with the game like a 3DS screen. Yep. Oh, I can't take my wolf any farther. I mean, it's neat, but like, I would just look it up as that sounds cumbersome to have to pull out your smartphone for that shit. Yeah. And with it being on an external device already anyway, what do you save by having it, the Zelda's notes on your phone versus looking them up on Google on your phone or looking them up on Google on like your laptop? You're using an external device rather than it being something inherent in-game anyway, so like, what's the point? What does it really give you that other services, other means to find that information are not offering?
Look at this. Your chin grass might be mistaken for hedges now.
But a healthy Jarl beard it is not.
And what of Billy? I was happy to get his message.
I stand in Vili's place today. He and his father have gone to Ulkathorpe to stave off an invasion of Picts. We've laid a long siege, and Hemminger Jarl looks to finish the job.
There was no mention of a siege.
I would have come with warriors at my back if I knew Billy was at war.
In spite of these war cries, you should know that Vili's father is more frail than last you saw him.
How could that be? Hemminger Jarl is an ox.
So he is. And he'll be pleased as skull with the moon in his jaws at the sight of you. Come, the swiftest path is by river, but these waters are hostile to Norsemen. You bring good luck with you. We could guide the sail steeds downstream.
Sure.
I'm ready for whatever danger awaits. Prepare your convoy, and we'll be off.
Our Jarl has waited long enough. We follow the Wolf-Kissed to the encampment.
Oh, my wolf is there. The Tale of Two Jarls. I was hoping I could put my wolf on a table or something. I'll follow him there. And yeah, Tears of the Kingdom was largely just more Breath of the Wild. A little bit more area to explore with the depths and a little bit of like puzzles in the sky with the Sky Islands, but nothing super crazy there, just more of the same world. I did like how you could do like the whole building stuff, like that was fun to solve puzzles with the whole building thing. And fusing was fun. But for the most part, it was just like Breath of the Wild, but you can build and fuse things now. And they just took the story of Breath of the Wild and did it a second time, but worse. Like, so, yeah, I never really cared all that much about Tears of the Kingdom myself in that sense. Like, I cared about it as, like, a game gameplay-wise to play casually and be like, hey, yeah, it's fun building things and fusing things and just, you know, solving puzzles, beating bosses, and having fun, but, you know, it never really quite captured me in the way that it did with a lot of people, it seemed like. Just like, oh yeah, that's pretty fun. I don't think I'd call it a masterpiece by any means.
Sea beasts. Eivor Wolf-Kissed is here.
Do I have to call my ship or something? Suggesting traveling by river. Well, how do you summon your ship? I actually don't remember how to do that. There's fast travel. Wait, isn't it like a, oh, call longship, like that. I knew there was something for it. Never understood the whole sentiment of, OMG, this story is the best in the series. Yeah, I didn't either. Are you saying that with, Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild in specific? Breath of the Wild had some things that I appreciated with it, but I thought that it was handled really sloppily with the fact that basically the entire story has already happened, as I've mentioned time and time again here. But then Age of Calamity kind of semi-fixed that by actually taken time to focus more on that stuff, and I was like, hey, yeah, this is kind of interesting. But then Tears of the Kingdom just did the Breath of the Wild story again, but worse, and it's like, really? Talk about lame. Oh. Tears of the Kingdom. Never saw anyone say that about Breath of the Wild. I feel like I've seen a lot of people say that about Breath of the Wild. That its story was, like, absolutely phenomenal. I don't think I've seen anyone say that about Tears of the Kingdom, but I also haven't looked into it. But do people really say that about the story of Tears of the Kingdom? Really? Okay, stop following River. Well, I'm surprised, but, you know, I guess everyone has their own tastes, but I don't really get it. The one thing that I kind of liked about the story was kind of like getting the memories kind of pieces together, the mystery of where is Zelda and the Master Sword, and then you get like a satisfying aha moment at a certain point in your playthrough when you figure it out. Like, that's kind of cool. Like, that's satisfying. I like that. But that's like a single aha moment is like the only thing that I liked about the story. Really. They just took Breath of the Wild again. Like, Breath of the Wild was like, hey, 100 years ago, Calamity Ganon struck, and we couldn't defeat him there, but we sealed him away for Link to go defeat sometime later. And then Tears of the Kingdom was like, Ganondorf struck even further back than that, and he couldn't be defeated at the time, and he was sealed away for Link to defeat him sometime later. It's like, why are we just doing the same thing twice, and the exact same copy and pasted world twice, with near same gameplay? What the heck? What do I do here? Escort him in his convoy. For now, it's audio log, interactive map, and achievement tracker, and daily gacha wheel, and amiibo database. Loot and auto build share. Also the worst image custom ever. Well, it wouldn't be gacha. It wouldn't be like a star thing, Bob, right? Well, I guess gacha comes in all forms and stuff like that, but is the daily bonus just like at random then? Why is my quest objective this? What do I do here? The hell? I don't understand. Is my game bugged? What do I do to progress here? Escort Tirgiv and his convoy. Oh, there was a convoy I was supposed to escort. These guys. Well, look, they frickin' made it anyway. They didn't need me doing anything. Trailers had me so intrigued, it seemed like it was genuinely calling back to Majora's Mask, but, like, no, not really, like, not at all. It was just an intro thing, and that's it. The thing that had me excited in the trailers was seeing the Sky Islands that reminded me of, like, Minecraft Ether mods from back when. Like, seeing that really autumny, like, golden leaves, trees, exploring around Sky Islands, and me thinking it was gonna be, like, a vast new world to explore. But then, no, it was just, like, it's the starting new tutorial area, and then there's no areas like that again for the entire rest of the game. It's just the occasional floating rocks that form puzzles in the sky. Like, there's all sorts of, you know, little mini Sky Islands for puzzles and shrines and stuff like that. But there was no, like, vast Sky Island landscape that really captivated you to go, like, wow, this is really beautiful. Like, the starting area. It was just one little starting area island, and that's it. When the trailers would have you believe that there was so much of that going on, and then there just isn't. Like, I was very incredibly disappointed by that. Two of the exact same horse here. Probably one of the regards that I've been most disappointed by in a video game in a long time. Is thinking there's gonna be this vast new world to explore in Tears of the Kingdom, and then there just wasn't. Now, what's your thought on Age of Imprisonment? Robo-Link is hilarious. Is that what that robot at the end of the trailer is supposed to be, is like a Robo-Link? I saw some people commenting that, but I don't know. I just casually watched the trailer once. Maybe I wasn't paying close enough attention to see if it looked like Link there. I don't get what the point of it is with Age of Imprisonment. Like, I get that this Breath of the Wild bandwagon is popular and we gotta keep on putting out games. We have Breath of the Wild, the prequel to Breath of the Wild, the sequel to Breath of the Wild, and now the prequel to the sequel to Breath of the Wild. Like, really? I was saying during the Direct, I don't know who was out there being like, oh man, I really want a standalone game that tells the story of that is the prequel story of the sequel game to Breath of the Wild. Like, who cares? I'm pretty sure it was Mortis that was telling me that he had some friends that actually were, like, super hyped for it, and it's like, well, to each their own, I guess. Like, I'll play it. I didn't think I would like Age of Calamity, but I did generally like it. The gameplay was pretty good. I had my complaints with it. The soundtrack was friggin' amazing. I love the Age of Calamity soundtrack. I'm sure the Age of Imprisonment soundtrack is gonna be friggin' phenomenal if Age of Calamity is anything to go off of. I can't wait to listen to that soundtrack. I'm actually hyped as hell for the soundtrack. But for the story, it's like, what nuance are they gonna tell that wasn't already showcased in Tears of the Kingdom? Like, we have a big battle against Ganondorf, and then he's sealed away. Ooh, like, I don't really care. I think if I wasn't a content creator, I probably wouldn't pick it up, and I would just look up the soundtrack on YouTube after it was out, and be hyped for that. Like, I was surprisingly happy with Age of Calamity in a lot of ways. Not fully, but in a lot of ways I liked it. But if I wasn't a content creator, I'd probably be like, oh, I'll keep an eye on Age of Imprisonment if the gameplay looks fun. I wouldn't buy it right on launch. But I would keep an eye on it being like, the other Nintendo Warriors games have been fun. Let's keep an eye on it and see if it looks like it's good gameplay-wise, too. What are they going to use for characters, though, in that game, I wonder? It's good to see you, too. Sorry, I won't interrupt the cutscene anymore here.
Yours is a poet's heart, I am told. What a mix of spirits you have. Movement on the walls! We must end this soon.
The hell was that?
Before the weather changes.
Animus glitch.
My clan would be here if you called them.
No need. These men are flies for swatting. Even now, Tryggvi rides for Stormberg. Should any picks escape, it will all be ended by this time tomorrow. You have known me as your Jarl for an age. And I have known and loved you all since you were babes. An easy burden to bear.
Let's hope you fight better than you age, old friend.
You're not slurring, Billy? Have you mislaid your ale?
Today, you do not fight for me. Not for each other. Today, you fight for your children. Fight so that they may grow. So they may be good and just as you are. For them, today, we take back Ulkerthorpe.
Tryggvi and Eivor have brought us arrows and oil to bring firelight to the Picts, to feed their traps. The first to signal from the top of that tower, their war chief's weapon in hand, drinks my mead for the month.
Thor's beard. It's good to see you, Billy.
Oh, is it? Or have you come to snatch glory from my calloused hands?
I don't know who this guy is. I missed you,
It's been
dude.
too long, Billy Hemmingerson.
Yet here you are, back with the old clan. That is what matters most.
Old times.
I'm gonna have to get to the raid here in a hot second.
Fight,
There's a cutscene of a story I don't know that anyone's even invested in, but, like, never you mind that.
We feast.
Okay, we're doing a raid thingamabob now. And speaking of raids, Jake Frost raiding with a party of 7 here. I greatly appreciate the raid there, Jake Frost. What were you just streaming? What was on the agenda for tonight? Welcome on into some Assassin's Creed Valhalla as I continue going through all the Assassin's Creed games around here in order. And I am slowly losing my mind with this game. I'm not a fan, but that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and find and kill the Pict Chief. Why did I just get a key? From where? I'm not really fighting by their side. I'm kind of running. And welcome on in, everyone, from Jake Frost Stream. It is Stream. We're doing some AC Valhalla tonight, but in a few days here, we are going to be live from Fragapalooza, a big LAN gaming event with 300 plus people. Boop. Oh, I didn't set up my sound effects, did I? I kind of... Dang it. What the heck was that? Hold on. I forgot to boot up my thingamabob. Give me just a moment here, so that when I kick people, it plays goofy sounds. I forgot that at the beginning of this. But yeah, this is the very last stream that I have time to do before Fragapalooza. And then from here, this coming week to weekend worth of streams is all going to be from the LAN event. And then I'm going to be doing a lot of stream time, getting very extremely little sleep, and I'm going to be running myself so completely ragged, I'm going to be half dead by the end of this coming weekend here. It is going to be awesome. Just you wait. Here, do this, and then my sound effects should be live. Let's test.
Can you speak English?
Yeah.
Fuck you!
Yeah, I kick people, it'll do different goofy sounds now. Ori and the Blind Forest, it's a community voted game that I'm playing for the first time. Nice, I've heard good things about that, and I've listened to a lot of its soundtrack. I gotta not get mixed up with Elden Ring Night Rain since I've been playing a whole bunch of that. After playing like 3 Zeldas in a row, it's nice. Yeah, a good change of pace. Playing that, I'm sure. There goes like all my health. I thought I could take the lift to get away. Never mind. That is, yeah, that's not happening. I thought I could get on out of there. I was hoping that during the animation I would have iframes or something. I did not, in fact, have iframes. It checkpointed me from here, it looks like. Might be a hold up in the tower. Yep. So I'm gonna go right to the tower. But yeah, I feel that I've school around the corner. I wish you the best of luck with that there. So yeah, stuff is gonna pick up and get crazy there. Hi. Oh, I'm not assassinating you. Whoops. I was trying to do that missile reversal thing. Oh well, that's fine. Here, we're gonna run in this way. We're gonna go kill a Dudo. I'm gonna go this way where you guys aren't gonna stab me. Okay. Hey, look, I'm getting fat shamed. Imagine if it actually got me stuck in there. Yoink, I'm taking that. I got some stuff. I think you're playing a huge addiction with playing bad games right now. What makes you say that? Playing freemium gacha garbage into Assassin's Creed Valhalla? True combo right here. Been playing a lot of Zelda, just check back through the plan. I have played 4 technically recently. Okay. Did you see anything about about the new HD 2D game that was announced here recently? I think it's called The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tale, or some mouthful like that, where it seems to be based on like the 2D Zelda formula in its action RPG style. Seems like a game that you probably get a kick out of if you play a lot of the 2D games. Wolfmaster. Okay. Oh. Oh my god, get me out of here! I was trying to take the ladder, but Assassin's Creed characters don't know how ladders work. Oh my god. Okay, do that. So... Okay, Mr. Dudo's there. Majora's Rando, then Ocarina of Time 3D, 3-heart restart where I die restart. Yeah, I've watched a decent little bit of that one. I've lurked for a few of those streams. Tingle's Rosy Rupee Land, and then Skyward Sword HD with only 6 hearts. Lol, I've not heard about that. Yeah, I was playing a little bit of the demo the other day, and it was actually pretty fun. I actually enjoyed. A woo kick. Okay. Stomp. Okay. Stomp. Stomp. Stomp him, dang you. Okay. What? Was that not the last weak point? There we go. Come on. That doesn't even kill him. But this might.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Okay. Only break game in Halo 4 and a Metroid. Ooh, which Metroid? I swear I play games other than Zelda and Metroid. I do.
No, stop.
Play the new HD 2D game next year, which is based on 2D Zelda, and then you can definitely say there's more other games than just Metroid and Zelda. When a new game is based kind of off of Zelda there. Metroid Fusion Rando sounds fun there.
My clan fought well, did they not? You saw it. The heart in these people. How they rallied behind their Jarl.
You have that effect on men. They trust you.
And they love my son all the more. But he lacks the trust of our Danes. And I am running out of time to persuade them.
You are sick.
And you accept it. Unlike my son, he thinks me immortal because he must.
does not want what I have to give him. Was it Vili who summoned me, or you, Hemminger? I thought you would come faster if it was Vili's name you heard first. I need your wisdom, Mayfor. Your discretion. You have it, of course. There will be a thing soon, in which the nobles must name a new Jarl. And I am torn. I would have my son follow in my steps, but he is reluctant. He follows his warrior's heart. Others will name Tryggvi, a fine man with a mind for leadership. But his lineage is tattered, and he is less bold.
Would that be Vili's right?
I've known Vili since we were small. He's bold and courageous, and your warriors love the man. The nobles should choose him.
I guess that locked in a choice. I don't know. I don't really know anything about these guys. It's not really fair to make me choose here, if that's what just happened.
Your sight is clear and your mind is sharp. Let that guide your thinking in the days to come. Vili departs for Kinder downfall soon. Ride with him and talk like old friends made new. If I see any Valkyries lurking nearby, I will send them away. I can fight them off a while longer. Vili waits.
Quest completed. Old friends. Set your games by pacing so I have a mix of long and short. I wish I did that more. Feels like I'm only ever playing a whole bunch of short things at once or a whole bunch of long things at once. And lose my mind when I have a bunch of long things at once and then I go crazy. Was I going somewhere? I was going here. Arrow reinforcement. Loose arrows will never break and may be collected from fallen enemies. I'm gonna be honest, part of me thought I already had that.